Well, many years ago, I actually can't remember, but I'm guessing 8 or 9 years ago, I saw my first patient for a gender-associated surgery consultation. He was a wonderful gentleman. He was incredibly mature, incredibly insightful, articulate individual. I was able to perform surgery for him, and he was super, super happy. It was a level of gratitude that I hadn't commonly experienced in my practice, and it was a very fulfilling experience for me. Having had my second, third, and fourth, and now 500th gender confirming patient, I've realized that it's a centeredness and it's an insight and it's a level of self-awareness that I identified with that has to do in some way, shape, or form with the gender journey. And I find working with patients that are on the gender pathway to be incredibly fulfilling. I am aware that gender individuals anywhere on the spectrum, transgender individuals, have very, very commonly suboptimal experiences with their healthcare providers, to the point that they may even avoid seeking care for very necessary things over and over again. Our hope is to break that mold, and that means breaking it for all transgender individuals, anywhere they are on the spectrum, and not even really thinking of a spectrum, but thinking of absolute inclusivity as our core practice. But the other thing that we're trying to do is to actually, ideally, set an example moment for somebody to realize that things could be completely different within their healthcare experience, and not just have a pivotal physical moment of changing somebody's body in a way that is meaningful to them, but hopefully have a pivotal experiential moment where they realize how different things could be, and from that point forward have a new standard of the way things should be, that hopefully will be somehow deployed to the world. I am probably most surprised with regards to my gender work that I enjoy it so much. It's no real secret that being a doctor in the modern American environment is just not that much fun. You work really, really hard for all these stages of education and preparedness, and the job has a tremendous number of challenges and drawbacks that sort of feel like they're holding you back. But doing work that is purposeful and intentional and meaningful for me, and making an impact on people has brought back the magic. So I really, really enjoy my job more than I ever have before, and that has been a delightful surprise. Everyone has a lot on their plate, even if all they got on their plate is life. And every day is coming, whether we like it or not. And so the things that make us feel alive are more than going to compensate us for feeling exhausted. The things that are boring are going to make us feel exhausted. So I think if you do anything that in your gut and soul matters, you just will come alive. And you're not going to ask about coming back or not coming back every day. It's climb the interesting mountain, or sit down and feel like a marshmallow. And I think everybody picks the mountain. I would probably give them some advice that they may already know, which is lean on the community. The community is out there and loving and wanting to help as much as possible, whether that's binders and binder advice, hormones and hormone advice, and it may not be a lot of consolation, but know that there are a lot of people in the world of healthcare that are trying very, very hard to improve access to care and to improve throughput and not compromise on standards, but still treat as many people as they can. I wish the world were easier. It's mainly an I empathize with you sort of a thing, not necessarily an I have a solution for you sort of a thing, but the world will be different in 10 to 20 years, and we just have to keep marching towards that as well as we can.